Blessings. Today I wanted to tell you a little bit more about my meditations that I've recently uploaded onto my YouTube channel. They look a little bit confusing there, I know. So, I'm Elisabeth Jensen, the founder of Osset Temple Healing. I teach Osset Egyptian Temple Healing and Angel Miracles courses, and I've done so for many, many years. So the videos you'll see, such as Isis Lotus Healing, and there's 1, 2, and 3 spread around, I'll tell you the best ways to watch them, and the best way to do these, listen to them. So the first one I always recommend to clients who come to me for healing or courses, is to learn to work with the angels, to create miracles. You know, often we have many concerns, worries in our life. And the angel that not many people know about, Hamid, Archangel Hamid, is a very powerful angel of miracles. And sometimes when you just let go and let all your problems go, give them to the angel and just say, I can't work anything out. Please just take these problems from me. I need a miracle will happen. And so please listen in the way of 1, 2, 3 with the meditations, and it'll make more sense of connecting with Archangel Michael and also with Hamid, Angel of Miracles. That was the first CD or meditation I recorded. It was CDs in those days. Then the next one there is Isis Lotus Healing. So Isis is also Goddess Osset. It's the name that most people know Goddess Osset by, but I changed my business name from Isis Mystery School to Osset Temple Healing in 2015, when things got very difficult to use the name Isis anyway. And so it's still under the name of Isis Lotus Healing that I called my healing system originally. And it's a very good meditation to connect with Goddess Isis, to receive her blue light. A lot of people do experience some beautiful blue light when they listen to this meditation. So you listen to 1, and number 2, it's got some good karmic release and self-healing techniques there, and level 3, number 3. So everyone can listen to that one and get a lot from it, especially the karmic release. Can help in amazing ways, many situations. And then there's one called Isis Mysteries, 1, 2, and 3 again. And for this one, it's best to understand a little bit about the Egyptian deities and the spiritual aspects of Egypt. You know, the things you read about in normal books about Egypt, or you hear about, are nothing that I'm working with. I'm working with the gods and goddesses from 40, 50,000 years ago. It's not to do with, the pyramids are only 5,000 years ago. So it's an entirely different way of looking at everything. So it's best if you know the deities. So these are my cards, Osset Egyptian Oracle cards, and divination and alchemy cards. And you can buy them most places online, and they're published by Rockpool Publishing. So that will introduce you to the deities. They're also very good for doing very accurate and specific readings. When you understand the deities more, you'll get the most from working with the Isis Mysteries past life and advanced Akashic record clearing and journey down to Amenti. And that's a good one to do overnight. Sometimes when you want to go to sleep, you can't sleep, you just go down to Amenti and have an amazing sleep down in Amenti, which is a spiritual place underneath the Great Pyramids. And there's various openings to Amenti and different names for it around the world. Okay, you'll also find I have a healing meditation video that I made a few weeks ago, which is very good for self-healing and connecting with Goddess Osset as well. And psychic protection with Goddess Osset is another one I made about a week or 2 ago. And it's 2020, about the 21st now of April 2020 at the moment. So it's very relevant for our times, for our immune system and concerns about viruses and things like that. So you find that's very specific and helpful, which you can work with it anytime you want. And it is very powerful. And we do have all sorts of things can affect us in this life and our energy. So you do need to do plenty of meditation and healing and self-healing, especially at this time. But of course, it's not just self-healing. The deities will come and assist you. Further on the YouTube channel, you'll find quite a lot of old interviews recorded that come from my Isis Mysteries channel. I sort of let everything go for about 8 years, and I've just recently come back onto YouTube. Okay, so thank you for listening, and I hope this explains things better to you. Blessings.